so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Power puncher going up against the pound-for-pound best tonight, Teddy.
That's not enough. Robinson has power, and he also has speed. He has all the skills. He has good technique. He has good vision. He will make sure that he diffuses that power very quickly.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Halfway through round number one. Sound defense. Good block that time by Hayes. I know there's always room for improvement with every fighter, but is that the case with Sugar Ray Robinson? What would you improve on with him?
No, there is. Believe it or not, as great as he was in so many areas, the one thing that you could improve, you could find him. You could hit him. That's the one thing that you would like to improve with Sugar Ray Robinson. Make him a little bit more invisible.
Not able to land the headshot. Nice strike after catching one by Hayes. Not much action as he just ties up. Seconds to go in this round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
You know, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Robinson's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Hayes' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, What does he have to think about laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
One. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Target, he lands a straight right. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Robinson's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing them.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Got a way of just getting away from that punch. Ray Robinson with 108 knockouts. You're lucky if a lot of fighters have had 108 fights, even back in his day.
Look, he was a great puncher with either hand, had great speed. He could put punches together in combination. He could use his legs or he could fight with you. And one thing that sometimes gets forgotten about is he had one of the great chins in the history of the sport. That guy had an iron beard.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Robinson's well off the mark that time. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Solid right by Hayes. What he can do when he sends that right to the head. He just missed that shot up top. Robinson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Way to block there. Commits to the straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Sugar Ray Robinson, big shot there. Hey, I thought Sugar Ray Robinson was hard to hit. His opponent made it look easy with perfect timing that time, scoring the knockdown. here as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time. Robinson's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Hayes is just being smart on the outside. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Hayes. Pulls the trigger fast. There's a straight right hand. When he sends that right to the head. Halfway through round number 4. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. The old 1-2 from Keyshawn Hayes. Nice work offensively. Sugar Ray Robinson's punch didn't come close. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Robinson. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. They both decide to bring it. Hayes is on the fat end of a very impressive hook up top. Fourth round now with his last 10 seconds. Punches together, good combination by Hayes. And round 4 comes to an end. Sugar Ray Robinson's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Hayes is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
No, sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Hayes' opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. One to give one, he comes back with a right hand. Good combination to the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Right to the belt line. He missed with that headshot. Hayes' right hand scores well. Halfway into round number 5 here. Robinson's wanting to counter punch here. but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring, especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make a change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought kind of fight that, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And round 5 comes to an end. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eyes shut closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in, you find a way, you concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
This is not the Sugar Ray Robinson where you... Big shot he just scored with. Sugar Ray looks dazed here. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue on after going down again. Robinson's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Hayes is tagged by that powerful hook. Robinson's the kind of guy that's always relied on his athleticism. But now that he's in a spot like this, Teddy, where it's not going his way, what does he need to do?
Well, there's nothing much he can do, because, you know, he hasn't been taught in the conventional sense. All of a sudden, he's not going to keep his hands up. I mean, that has to be taught. He's not going to move his head. He pulls back. He anticipates. He does all those things. Right now, he's going to have to get lucky a little bit. Land something the way that he does it. He's going to have to stay with what he has.
He digs in with the left hand to the body. Devastating blow by Hayes. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Hayes' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Hayes' best asset is a little bit of an unorthodox athleticism, and right now, his opponent can't deal with it.
No, he's frustrating him. I mean, you're right. You know, being awkward the way he is, that is really what gives his opponents troubles, because they get so confused by that, so irritated.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. That's a big right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well, that's yet another round that he won. Teddy, he's in great shape. What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in it, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking a minute rest in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Good job staying away from the danger there. Hayes is doing something that not everybody appreciates, but he is making his defense a major factor in this fight.
Yeah, well, a lot of times people, they only get it done on one end. What I mean about that is, offensively, they use the jab, they use aggression to set up the offense, but he uses defense to set up the offense. He has a double-edged sword.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Right to the body. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Halfway through the 7th round. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Hayes is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Hayes is showing you a little defensive skill there. Had to move away from that punch. Robinson's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing him because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
A little defense turns to offense by Hayes. Punching down. It's working out well up top. Teddy's scorecard shows that he's in complete command. Hayes has been opening up wounds against his opponent all night long.
He's been using that jab, and that jab, as you said, has been swelling up his opponent. Now you have to wonder if that corner is not thinking about stopping it.
Done by both men to fire off those right hands. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Hayes. Robinson's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in the rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. A solid, true uppercut by Hayes. Just look at the way he is right now, Teddy. Robinson's breathing right through his mouth. His mouth's wide open. That's a telltale sign.
Yeah, he's back. I mean, we know what he can't do now. It looks like he can't really throw punches. He can't keep a pace. But what can he do? He can grab on. He can hold. He can get time off the clock.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives the left. More and more punishment is being doled out. Robinson's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like a sunset right here on his evening.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Robinson's failure
misses. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Robinson's in that position that nobody likes to be in. He is not in good shape. He could be on the... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's the end of round 8. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside position?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Good scoring shot. It was a Sugar Ray Robinson spinner. Big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
So he goes down again, and give him credit for rising up and beating the count. But Teddy, this referee's got to have an eye on something. Oh, and there you go.